Hey, how's it going, everyone? GC Performance here, back with another video. Today we're going to be taking a look at the 2022 lineup for Specialized of what they release currently online to their consumer webpage. But before we get into that, I just wanted to say, just real quick, I took a look at the comments that you guys were saying about the Roubaix video that I did. I did a video on the Roubaix Ultra SLR. My decision was to take it down after a while. I got a lot of feedback from it, and I rewatched it again, and I could definitely relate to everything that you guys were saying about. It sounded more like I was just kind of complaining and ranting about it. So I realized that, and I heard your feedback, and I think I was. So before I make any more accusations, I think a couple comments were like, how are you going to make these accusations without even seeing it? So I'm going to wait to see the bike. Hopefully I can get my hands on it in the future, later on down the road. Maybe someone buys one, I can see one. But yes, I will not say anything bad until I actually see it in person, and we'll go from there. But yeah, I decided to remove it for right now because I figured it was kind of unwarranted hate towards the bike when I never got to see it. I was just kind of, someone even said, I think that you're just upset that they Specialized removed the Venge. Maybe I was. I don't know. I don't know why I made the video on that type of topic, but yeah, so I just heard what you guys are saying, and I wanted to be truthful and honest about it, and give you guys my honest opinion. So maybe, hopefully one day I'll get my hands-on experience with the bike and talk to the riders and see how they feel and see what comes about it, and we'll go from there. But today's current video is going to be talking about the Specialized 2022 lineup, what they're bringing to the table. I'm going to go through the whole categories of Tarmac, Athos, Roubaix, and some of the mountain bike lineup as well. Show you guys what they're offering to consumers on the website of what they're showing, and I kind of talk to you guys about what's going to happen in the future, because right now, as you can tell, there's not a full release launch. They're kind of launching stuff in I think they released the Tarmac SL7 comp. They're releasing things in kind of bunches, and the reason for that is because everything in the cycling industry is very tight. So they want to release stuff when they have the opportunity to sell it. They don't want to release something and sit on it, and then the hype goes down. They want to release something and be able to sell it and move the product quickly, obviously, like anything. So I've been talking to some guys Specialized and saying, hey, what's going on with the 2022 lineup? They're just saying, we're just trying to accommodate the customers well. We don't want to release a whole book like we usually do. Like before, back in the day, they release a whole 2021 lineup at a specific date, and then consumers can go ahead and pick that up, whatever they wanted to do. And but now it's not like that. They have to wait on product. So without further ado, let's get into it. Cheers. Starting off with the Tarmac lineup. There's not a lot of bikes that they released for the Tarmac lineup so far, and there are some carryovers. But so far what they just released this Tarmac SL7 speed of flight concept, which is right there, which you guys can see. That was a limited edition release. If you guys missed it and you guys had $15,000 burning a hole in your pocket and you guys missed the release date of it, you're not going to see it again, ever again, unless you buy aftermarket. So good for you. This was a 2021 Tarmac SL6. That is not a carryover. This is their 2022 Tarmac SL7 comp rival. It actually released at $4,800. It already got marked up to $200 more to $5,000. But this is a 2022 color. They're going to continue this color for the whole year. They're doing their best to release and get more back in stock. But we got heavy orders on this bike when I first got it. I got a ton of these bikes in white and the teal color. And it was a great bike. I think what the problem is now is that they had the initial release of it with the SRAM Rival Grupo, and now they're just trying to get more in stock because, you know, they were selling these to Specialized, to BMC, to Trek, to everyone like that to do initial release, and now they're just trying to get back in stock. So if you guys got this bike and you guys got the fortune enough to get your hands on one of these and get it in person, you guys are very lucky, because right now they're almost impossible to find unless your store has it in stock. But this will continue to be a 2022 lineup color, and this will continue out throughout the year. So if you guys are looking for a $5,000 road bike to spend on, this is a pretty great value. You're getting a really great platform, a nice integrated stem, a nice integrated cockpit, a pro level frame, and then a wireless shifting Grupo with 12 speeds for $5,000. All you need to do is just put some wheels on there, you're good to go. And then right here you can see they released, they did a price raise on this Tarmac SL7. This is a 2021 colors and stuff like that, but this is the price that probably be for 2022 is going to be $13,500, which, if we can remember back in COVID times, 2020, I think when this bike first released, this thing was $12,000. So it went from 12,000, I think, to 12,300 to 13, now 13,500. And the Dura-Ace version is $13,000. Pro model also got a price raise to $8,200 from $7,800. So it went from $7,000 to $7,800 and now $8,200. This is a 2021 color. I don't know what they're doing for 2022 yet, but I think this is going to be the set price for 2022 as well. Hoopla Ultegra, and the SL6 Sport. From what I was told, this colors, all these color waves, and this price point will stay the same for 2022. So these will be the exact same colors and specs you're going to get for 2022. You're going to get the Tarmac Sport, the SL6 design with the round C-posts, with the 105 carbon. Nothing is supposed to change from what I am told for the 2022 model. So if you guys had this on back order for 2021, it should get carried over for that as well. And that will still remain around $3,200 with the black carbon smoke. This is a satin blue metallic or blue metallic ice blue, cast blue, what? And then a Oasis ice yellow. I never saw this color in person, but I've seen this color, looks really good. So keep that in mind. And then the frame set, again, you got to get on board with that. The limited edition Sagan frame for $6,000. Holy cow. Oh, before I go any further, because I got the whole lineup, I got Athos and Roubaix as well. I was looking through this. I just got to bring this up to you guys because I thought it was crazy. I know you guys are going to be like, what the hell are you doing? Give me 1 second. So we just looked at that limited edition $6,000 frame. I'm not bashing anything here. But a Tarmac SL7 frame set. Full carbon. S-Works frame. Nothing special. It's just a carbon layout and paint job and so that. $6,000. You can get a full... Oh my god, this is crazy. This is a full S-Works Turbo Caneva SL frame set. This is a full carbon fiber mountain bike frame set with a shock, a suspension on here, linkage, bearings, a motor, and a lithium battery and a control panel for $8,500. Tell me where the confusion is here. So you're telling me for $2,500 more I can get a battery and a motor and a screen on my bike and a suspension system? It's like crazy to me, dude. I don't know. It's insane. Anyways, back to the 2022 lineup. That's going to do it for the Tarmac lineup as of right now. They don't have any new colors, but so just to wrap up, Tarmac SL6 Sport is going to be a 2022 color. This Tarmac SL7 Speed of Light collection is a 2022 color. The Pro and the E-Tap are going to remain this price, $13,500, and the Pro for the E-Tap is going to be $8,200. And the comp is also a 2022 as well. Going forth, the Athos, they actually released a new color on their website. This is actually a 2022 color. This is a Athos Pro SRAM Force E-Tap, and this also got the price raise from their counterpart, which was $7,800 last year, and that came in the blue tint color, and I believe the blush pink. They gave this a new overhaul on here. It's called the, let's see what it's called. Maroon Black Tint Edge Fade. Looks like a really nice color in the bike, actually. Not too bad. The Athos lineup. You have the SRAM Force Grupo with the 12-speed. You can tell this is a 2022 color because for 2022, actually, SRAM Force changed their all-black cassette to now a shiny 12-speed cassette. I think the reason why is because the black cassette was kind of aftering miles. The chain wearing on the cassette was actually rubbing off the black coat and causing it to turn kind of that color anyways. So I think they just made that color. And you can see you get a power meter on the bike, which I don't think was before. So that's nice. Okay, so you get a power meter on the bike. These are the Revol CL Alpinist wheels, the Force E-Tap, the Alpinist C-Post, the carbon fiber bar. But again, just a new color. Nothing changed to this bike. The Ethos, I think, is a great bike in terms of comfortability, reliability. If you want a bike that will actually stand the test of time in terms of lack of proprietariness, you have a 27.2 C-Post, 31.8 handlebar, external cables, which is easy to route. So if you go to any bike shop, you go to any kind of area that you're going on a trip for, it'll last for a long time. But it's a very fun bike to ride. And the color looks really great. You're seeing more and more of these. I think they use in the the Tour de France as well. And I think I just saw an Instagram footage of a Julian Alaphilippe ride like an S-Works Ethos with the world champion colors. But you're seeing more and more branding along the top tube of the S-Works. I think they should do that for the like right there. Look at that big massive S on the front tube. when people buy Specialized, they want that branding for real. I mean, I think they should do more of that. That looks really tight. I didn't even know that. Maroon with the black tint in the middle. That looks really good. Okay, so that's a 2022 color. That's all they released, I think, for the Ethos so far. Let me just double check for you guys to make sure. They have the Sagan Disruption color. I think some of these frames are still in stock, but this was a 2022 color. These were all 2021 colors. This is a 2022 color. Oh, and then the comp as well. They released a whole comp lineup for the Ethos, the Tarmac, and the Roubaix, but this is a 2022 color as well. This is the Ethos Comp Rival ETAP Axis. This will be for the 2022 year. They made it in a satin carbon teal tint fade flake silver, so there's a little bit of teal tints right here on the fork. Silver flake on the Specialized logo, and then a satin matte black all there, but then you get the new 2022 SRAM Comp Rival Axis Grupo. 12 gears in the rear, 2 in the front, for $5,000 again. Really good bargain, I think, for the money. I mean, if you think back to this, I know you guys are going to say $5,000 for a pig of a machine. Think back to this in just 2 or 3 years ago. You would not dream to get an electronic group set, especially 12 speed, for $5,000. I mean, electronic group sets back in the day were $8,000 and up 2 years ago. So they're making strides. I know you guys are still considering saying, hey, this is a really heavy group set for $5,000, but you're getting a reliable, a tested, a proven, a wireless system that's 12 speed and kind of ahead of its time for $5,000. It's a really great group set, and it feels good. It's efficient. It works really well. Bars are alloy. C-post is carbon. Looks clean, and we'll check on the other color as well. That's a good looking color. Gloss clay pearl. No offense to anyone who has it. Everything's preference nowadays. That right there, that's a winner. All right, so the Ethos, the Comp Rivals is 2022, the Pros is 2022, Founders Edition was old news. S-Works Ethos, this also got a price raise, $13,500. You can see $13,000 for a Di2. Old color. S-Works Sagan Disruption frame set color. I think they're sold out right now, but that was a 2022 color as well. And this is a 2021 color. So on to the next Roubaix. This is, I think, the only one as of right now that's a 2022 color. It's Roubaix Comp SRAM Rival ETAP Access. These are online at the consumer website as well for Specialized.com. This is all consumer stuff, so you can go on here and choose. It's just gonna be whether or not you can find this stuff in a dealer, but you can call up your local dealers. I think they have Find Nearby on as well. But this color right here, this is a 2022 Roubaix Comp SRAM Rival Access ETAP. Again, a full 12-speed electronic group set, but it's in this beautiful red tint color. I did a video on this bike. This color, between the two of these bikes, this is a satin carbon oil gold fade. Again, this matte black looks great. Black on black. Everything, obviously black on black is always going to look good. But you see this red tint color in person, it's mind-blowing. I have this up on a rack where it's like kind of like light is behind it. It looks like black. People are like, oh, it's not that good. You take it onto the sun, it looks like a gloss bowling ball. The paint just looks phenomenal. I love how they put the white with the Specialized. It really made it pop. It's a gorgeous color. I think they should do this color on every single bike that they do. So this is a 2022 color as well. Let's go back to see if they have any others on here. I don't think so. That is a 2021. That is a 2021 Roubaix Expert. That's a 2021 as well. Yes. Comp Sport. Yes, okay. So just the comps right now. So for the whole lineup, when the Rival ETAP released and did its full launch, Specialized did a Tarmac SL7, Ethos, and a Comp Roubaix, all $5,000. Now, here's where the mountain bike stuff comes into play, and I hope you guys are paying attention because of the fact that you notice there's been little to none road bike stuff released for 2022. Road biking was a huge demand when all this COVID stuff happened. A lot of people thought the first thing was, hey, let's get on a road bike, let's get out and ride, I want to pick up a new hobby. That stuff was really high in demand. Mountain biking stuff is much more easier, readily available to get, so it's there wasn't as much in demand for certain companies. So this stuff is still here as well to get into. So 2022 stuff for mountain biking, they released, I think, their whole stump timber lineup on the consumer website. This is Stumpjumper Evo Pro. This is a 2022 color for $8,600. This color alone is really good looking. It's kind of like that sand nude color. Looks like I like to call it like a mayonnaise. I don't think they want me to call it a mayonnaise, but I like to call it a mayonnaise color. Dropper post, wireless XO1 axis Grupo, 12 speed in the rear, 10 gears in the bottom cog, 52 tooth in the rear, 36 front fork. This is the Evo version. They make a regular version as well, but this is a 2022 color for Stumpjumper. SL Expert, Kenevo Expert, those are 2021s, 2021s, 2021s. This was a 2022 color as well. This was a limited collection launch, like I said, for the same as the Tarmac and the Epic. You had to buy these already. I think they're already sold out. S-Works Epic frame sets, those are 2021 colors. I don't know when they're going to release the new colors for those. S-Works Turbo Kenevo SL. Ooh, that's beautiful. This is a 2022 color. I actually have this model on my floor in the black color. That oak green color is popping with the bronze. Looks amazing. $15,000. It's expensive, but it looks gorgeous, and they make it in a gloss black with that. They got the revision on here. You have the new screen with the touch screen where it gives you all this information. It gives you your current display data, screen, and miles per hour. You can also keep track of wattage, power, everything like that. It's like a full-on Garmin display inside here. So that's a 2022 color there. This was a 2022 color. Same with the Levo Expert. Same with the Kenevo SL Expert for $11,000. S-Works Stumpjumper Evo as well. This is not. This was released a couple weeks ago, I believe. $11,000. This is the upgraded version from the Pro, what I told you with the $8,600 sand color. This is a matte black to gloss black. This is a 36 fork Kashima coated factory in the front. You have the DPX rear shock as well in the back. XX1 Eagle, oil slick, cassette, oil slick chain. Again, if you guys want to check these out, you guys have the options to go onto the consumer website if you guys are looking for a new Stumpjumper. I think for the Stumpjumper and Stumpjumper Evo, I think they release all their 2022 colors out there. And again, the reason for that is because they were able to release all that stuff is because they had this kind of stuff readily in stock available. I got a Stumpjumper Expert in my store. I got a Stumpjumper S-Works Evo in my store. I haven't got any Pros yet, but I have them on order. I think they're going to be shipping soon. But again, it's just because of the fact that they have them available to order. So $6,100 for the Evo Expert. $5,900 for a Stumpjumper Expert, which I did a video on this color right here in the brown color. Looks great. Those are Levos, those are Levos, those are Levos, those are Levos. S-Works Epic Evo, they released that color as well. The sand color, I did a video on this. I actually did the video on this in person. This color is phenomenal. Again, the sand color with the tan sidewalls, the bronze cassette, the bronze chain. Looks money. This bike, if you guys want an all-around great bike, you're not a big jumper, you want a bike that climbs, very fast, very efficient, good lap speeds, 29er, and also can descend because it has a really long wheelbase, has a good rake on the front fork. This Evo is a money bike. It got a price hike, I think, from $12,000 to $13,000 a year, but the color is really great. And also for the stem, they went from a 31.8 to a 35 millimeter bar with the race face stem and race face bar now as well. So good looking bike there. And then let's see what else I got. Sorry, just kind of showing you guys this. Boom, Stumpjumper Pro, Stumpjumper Evo Comp, like I said. So if you guys are interested in the Epic Evo Comp, that's a carryover color there. Epic Evo, $3,800. That's a new color for 2022. So they have some Epic Evos online for 2022, the Stumpjumper line for 2022, and the Stumpjumper Evo online for 2022. But that's it right now. Honestly, if you guys are interested in them, check them out at specialized.com. They also have some of the fitness bikes on here for 2022, but none are actually specifically released. I think the Cirrus X 2.0 is a carryover color, but that's all I've been told. I will, as soon as it drops for Specialized for the 2022 lineup of the full dealer lineup, I will be doing a full breakdown video. I will have these stuff in stock. I will have these frames in stock, bikes in stock. Once it becomes available to me, you guys will see it. So just keep it tuned here, keep it locked in. I just figured I'd show you guys the stuff I have already. Like I said, they have some Tarmac 2022s out, but we're starting to see some stuff. I think really what's holding everyone back is the lack of Shimano componentry. When Shimano is going to release this newer stuff that everyone's been talking about, and once that stuff kind of releases, then maybe these dealers will release a whole new lineup for bikes. I think Cube has seen it. I think Cube released some of their bikes picture for 2022 with the new stuff on there, just blurred out. So I think it's coming soon. I want to say maybe by the end of September or beginning of September, somewhere around there. Hopefully soon we'll see some bikes. But that's going to do it for this video, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.